Okay, well, good Sunday morning, game day morning, New York Jet fans and NFL fans. It is September 14th, 2025, 11:30 a.m. You are watching The Takeoff. My name is Alex. So first of all, let me just say I apologize. I did not do a game review from last week with the Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, the Aaron Rodgers return and whatnot. It has just been a crazy, crazy week with some personal things that popped up. In fact, we're not even going to the game today because of these personal things that popped up. But I just wanted to do a quick video. So first of all, let's look back at last week. I have to say it was probably 60-40, 45-55, Jet fan ratio to Steeler fan ratio. For the life of me, listen, things come up and you sell your tickets on the ticket exchange to make your money back. I did that today because we had, a last minute family speed bump that came up. I get that. But opening day, I don't think I've ever sold an opening day game, but whatever. For the most part, Steeler fans are pretty okay. They had their lows and their highs, but they travel well. It was a great atmosphere. The offense showed a lot of potential. They still need a number 2 wide receiver. Another 2 wide receiver will take a lot off of Garrett Wilson and a lot off of Breece Hall and Braylon Allen. Justin Fields, listen, I'll rate him as a B- the way he played last week. Never thought the Jets would put up 32 points. Thing is, our defense gave up 34 points. And that was basically the difference in the game. Aaron Rodgers, I know, if you look at the box score, 4 touchdowns, 240-something yards. Listen, and the box score looks good. He did not light us up. We had a lot of broken coverages. Yes, he made some throws, but I don't think the longest throw he made was more than 15 yards. We sacked him, I think, 3 or 4 times, but whatever, we lost. Xavier Gibson with a tremendous turnover on a kickoff that basically gave the Steelers back-to-back scoring drives was really the difference there. And then, you know what, to add insult to injury, a couple of penalties that shouldn't have been there, and also we gave up a last-minute 60-yard kick. So the defense went out there and did the job on that last drive. And listen, the guy, as my father would say, he had a rocket up his ass, kicked the ball 60 yards, and they beat us. 0-1. Today, in an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 25 minutes, Buffalo Bills come into our stadium. I'm sure there'll be Bills fans there representing. This is a rough one. I would have liked to have last week's win to go into this game 1-0, and now you have a game to play with. This is not only another conference game, this is a divisional game. Buffalo was losing by, I believe, 15 or 18 points last week. I forgot what it was late in the game, and they come back and they win on like three straight scoring drives to beat a team that I thought was very good, the Baltimore Ravens. Josh Allen put up a ton of points. I think he had 2 passing, 2 rushing touchdowns. Listen, our defense is going to have their work cut out for them today. Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers is not scramble. We got to him. We were able to hit him. There were a few times, actually, he looked up at the ref, and even my sisters said it. My daughters said it. He's looking to see if there's going to be a penalty, and there wasn't. We got to him. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to Josh Allen. That is a tough game. Listen, in my heart, I'm rooting big time for them to win. I'm actually watching the pregame now. The players are out there doing their early warm-ups. In my heart, I don't know if Aaron Glenn has his team ready to face an offense with Josh Allen and the Bills. I hope so. If you told me, in your heart, how do you feel? Listen, we're going to win. We're going to win every game. I know that's not realistic. But I do think we're gonna keep this competitive. Can we squeak this one out? Can we squeak this out 23-20? Why not? In my head, if you said, listen, you got to give me $50 or $100 and bet straight up, I don't know if I make that bet. I'm green through and through, but I'm also realistic. Bills are a good team. Now, they gave up a lot of points on Sunday to the Ravens, but they did not back down. Late in that game, they persevered and came back. That's what the Jets need to do. And that's where we lack right now. And I think Aaron Glenn is going to bring that to us. He already, accountability. Listen, he already called out Quinnen Williams, or I think it was Quinnen or Quincy, for the unnecessary roughness call. He called out Xavier Gipson, and you know what? Gipson was cut, and he's on the Giants now. And, I say Xavier Gipson is basically the Aaron Boone of the Jets. Aaron Boone had that tremendous home run, Game 7 against the Boston Red Sox in 2003, and he is now forever going to be known for that. But he's also kind of tarnishing his reputation with the Jets, his legacy with the Yankees, because of the managerial aspect of his career. Xavier Gipson had that kickoff return, that punt return in overtime against the Bills Monday night, September 11th, just over 2 years ago to the day. That gave an emotional win on a game where we lost Aaron Rodgers, 2 hours earlier, 3 hours earlier, 4 plays in. Everybody knows the story. And now he came in and we went 1-0, with that win. And that was something we needed to do. But that's not a reason to keep him on the team. That is 2 years in the past. And that is, accountability. And Aaron Glenn will have accountability. And that's what I like. My buddy last night said to me, how do you feel about the Jets this year? And I'm like, listen, I see them going 7-10. I see them going 10-7. To me, I want to see progress. I don't want to see the dumb mistakes. I don't want to see the dumb penalties. And we saw a few last week. But for the most part, the offense came to play. The defense was pretty good. But they are not a good team yet. They have to be polished. They have to be coached. And right now, I have some faith in Aaron Glenn. We were annoyed when he hit that 60-yarder and then Garrett Wilson dropped that 4th down pass. We were annoyed. But I turned to my daughters. I said, you know what? They fought. And yes, they lost in a Jet-like fashion. And with a 60-yard field goal to boot. No pun intended. But I would have taken this loss over a 38-10 loss or a 43-6 loss. Offense put up 32 points. Justin Fields had 1 passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns. Breece Hall looked good. Braylon Allen looked good. Secondary Sauce looked really good. That other side, they got to tighten up. So anyway, listen, I apologize for this quick video. I apologize for this late video on the week. It's game day. Enjoy your game day. Enjoy your family day. If you're going out to the game, be safe, have fun. Even if you're not, you're going to a restaurant or something, be safe, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Have a great rest of your week. Have a safe week, healthy week, a blessed week, however you say it. And talk to you soon. Follow us. Listen, on Twitter, at the Jets Takeoff is our Twitter handle. On email, you want to reach out to us, tell us about your game day experience or your fandom experience, whatever. It's at thejetstakeoff@gmail.com. Email us. This video is on YouTube. You could Google us. You can find us on YouTube. The Takeoff is the name of the account. At the Jets Takeoff is the channel. Talk to you soon. Let's go Jets. Let's get us back to 1-1.